Sorry, hello?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, no, it just didn't seem to be, was it Mr. Newberry or whatever his name is?
Yeah, Mr. Raspberry.
Raspberry. And then he was kind of get upset with me because I was mispronouncing his name and didn't have a chance to write it down. Now I wrote it down and I told him I suffer from dyslexia. So,
Okay.
but no,
Are you still at 2153 North 36? Are you home now?
no, I'm not home right now.
You said you're not?
No, sir, but you can see the burned up American flag in the corner of 36th and Garfield.
Okay. When do you plan to be home later on for an officer to come speak with you, or?
I'm kind of helping out some other people right now. You know, this is very traumatic for me, and I don't see it any other way except for a hate crime. And there's people across the street that I testified against a year ago, and all I heard was from the district attorney, "I'm sorry, Mr. Crowley. I'm sorry, Mr. Crowley." And I called police officer that arrested the guy for having a handgun, a convicted felon, and he was incarcerated. And I think that's the person that's doing this mischievous behavior right now.
Okay.
And he's at 2162, and he rents. So he was incarcerated from June, I think it was 2014. It should be on file for that address until I think it was October, November, when he went to court, and I testified. I got subpoenaed to court.
Yeah.
And he got off on a technicality. So all the district attorney over time just said, "Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Crowley. I'm sorry, and then, but I'm the one that's less than a football field away from the guy."
Right. Is that where you live there?
What, 2130?
53?
No, I live at 2153. He's across the street.
Right, 2153, 36. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 2150. Boy, I'm getting confused. I'm at 2153 North 36th Street.
Right.
And he's at 2162. Kitty corner next to the lot.
I guess what I'd just like to do is find out when you would be around, and we could send a squad over to speak with you in person.
Well, your return call is kind of interesting, so, I guess I know I'm not going to be home until real late tonight.
Okay.
I mean, what do you, like, what more can you do, like the officer said to me? I mean, what more can he do?
Well, what did the officer say to you?
Well, I can, in a couple hours, I'll put it up on YouTube and you can listen to it.
Okay.
Just like I did with Mr. Chisholm's conversation and how I should deal with people that are in this neighborhood. I'm a licensed lobbyist for the city, and I'm getting kind of tired of I'm getting tired of just people looking the other way. It's frustrating. I own this house in the block, and the mischief is coming from people that don't have vested interest, meaning ownership in the block. I testified for the FBI 2 houses to the south of me, a blue house, and that was underage prostitution. I testified to the FBI for that. Everybody thinks I'm a popo, and I sure as hell ain't. But, in the house across the street, the red brick house, that was raided, and the guys had warrants out for their arrest with AK-47s. The police came at a time and did that house. I know this is only one block, but, I'm just, and as for this, I don't consider this to be any vandalism. It's a hate crime. When you're dealing with the United States American flag and it gets burned, I'll go back to the crappie era. The mayor, that would have been unacceptable. Unacceptable. I think it's unacceptable now, but I just don't, nobody's going to talk to the dude, across the street that I suspect the person that did it.
Well, sir, I can assure you I'm a supervisor. I'm in our communications division. So the best I can do for you, I'm not out there in the street, is send a squad. But if you're not at home, then
Yeah, I know. I'm really not, and I'm not trying to make an issue out of this, you know. But
Right,
I just,
I'm just asking you if there's a time you'll be home. If you're saying it's not going to be till late, then
it's not
I
gonna.
just encourage you to call us back when you get home.
All right. What's your first name again, or your name, please?
It's Sergeant Canna.
All right. All right. I will try to do the best I can in the next 24 hours to get back to you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Bye.
That was the officer. 6.5 minutes into the conversation, returning my call. It is 4:57, the 30th day of June, 2015.